Okay, can we talk about Deadpool and Wolverine?
I'm happy to report the movie's finished, and we're going to be ready for July.
What are we going to see? This is the first R-rated Marvel movie, right?
Yeah, it's definitely, look, it's Deadpool, right? So it's kind of like the rule book goes out the window. It's audacious, it's R-rated, but I think what people are also going to see, and this I think may end up being the special sauce, is it's Wolverine and Deadpool. This is not Deadpool 3,
right.
It's Deadpool and Wolverine, so it's very much a two-hander, character-based movie. It's action-packed, it's freaking funny, but it's about these two characters, these icons that we've waited over a decade or two to see together.
I mean, you have mega superstars in this movie, two of the biggest boys in the box office world.
Yeah, they are big boys. Like, I've never felt scrawnier than on the set of this movie. Like, I feel like I'm barely getting away with this suit, but you walk onto the set with Hugh and Ryan, and it's just like, I am a puny little boy, and I'm filled with self-loathing.
Okay, what can you tell us about the movie? Is Taylor Swift Dazzler?
I can't even believe that you would dare ask me a question that you know I can't answer. You know I can't.
No, you can answer that. You can tell.
All of America knows I can't answer that. But I will say, as I said earlier here at CinemaCon, the proliferation of rumors about who is and isn't in this movie, it's fabulous because no one will ever know the truth until July 26th.
So Taylor Swift is Dazzler.
That is hardly confirmed nor denied in this interview.
So Taylor Swift isn't Dazzler.
I'm going to literally walk out of the frame and save myself, otherwise Ryan's taking a hit on me.
So Taylor Swift was around and hung out a lot. You were singing, and was Travis Kelce on the set with you guys too?
All that's known is I went to a football game, and those hours were well documented, and that's all I'm going to say.
But by going to a football game, you understand what you did, right? You understand, you knew what you were doing when you showed up at that game.
Well, I definitely know that we're here months later in matching blue suits talking about a subject that was probably sparked by that night. And what can I say? I think intrigue is fun.
To be honored by CinemaCon, that's got to be pretty amazing considering what you have coming out and what you've done to get here.
Yeah, it's, you know, I have worked pretty relentlessly for a long time, and so I haven't taken pauses. And so it's only on an occasion like this, which does mean a lot to me, to kind of force me to look back from those early family films with the Night at the Museums and the Cheaper by the Dozens and all that, and the arc from that to now Deadpool and Wolverine a few months away.
Do you realize all the stuff did you ever take a breath to just say, damn, I've really done some good work?
You know what? I never take that breath until this occasion. They told me you're going to have to do a look back, one of those like career tribute reels. And it was only when I watched that reel where I was like, wow, I've made a lot of movies, and a lot of movies that stuck around in the culture. And I don't know, man, like I still love the job. I bounce onto set still, but to be able to look back in a moment like this, in a word like this, it's very, very meaningful.
To realize you've done things that resonate with the culture is pretty amazing, and things that stick around in people's minds and that people sit there and talk about and watch and mean something. People timestamp your work. You know, like they'll grow up and they'll say, well, this was an important moment in my life.
Well, you know, it's funny because when I was coming up and I made a lot of family films early on, especially those Night at the Museum movies, and, you know, it wasn't necessarily the cool, or it's not like you're getting into film festivals or Night at the Museum, but what you're getting into is the bloodstream of family and culture. And all these years later, the fact that I'll go anywhere in the world, they know all about Night at the Museum. They know all about Cheaper by the Dozen. They sure know about Deadpool and Wolverine coming their way.